Recording. So everyone be on their best behaviour.
Yes.
Well, you can talk. Oh,
Okay, we're in.
very gentle, kindly conditions. Oh, I didn't see what the bloody height was. Did anyone notice?
No.
Yes, I did.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, he's not going to say anything.
It's 692 feet.
Oh, so that's going to be
Half
nearly 10% power.
I don't think it's going to be anything like 10% power. I think it'll be less than a yard or two extra.
Let's
But we shall see. We shall see indeed.
Shall.
Oh, it's an ambitious little draw.
He's made it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you jammy bugger. That was...
That could be the first disgrace call of the night.
Yeah.
Didn't take long, did it?
No.
No. Bear Mountain.
So now that's a proper strike.
Yeah, that's
What are you
down
saying,
to
Dave?
Oh, I'm just saying that yours was more luck than skill.
Yes, I agree with you. That's right in the middle of the middle.
Yes.
I'm going to try and follow that, Dave.
Do it, Andy.
That's what I do not want to go anywhere near Dave's been treading.
Oh.
So what do I? Ah.
Oh, Andy.
I can eat blowflies.
Yeah, so can I.
Right, 220. I guess I'm going to find out about this, how much further it goes, if anything. Played this one in. Hit a bit less. Faded it too much. Took too much off. No, it was probably about right.
This distance is not conducive to anything. What are the conditions?
Firm fairways, normal greens, 14. Pretty normal.
Normal, okay. Not hard. Okay. All I want to do is clear the water.
Yeah.
You've done that. Looking good.
Certainly.
Very nice.
This could be the start of a renaissance. One decent putt.
Oh.
Right. Let's just see whether I can. Let's just see what kind of. Well, I tell you what, if I can get some sort of a. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this.
It sounded like a solid hit, but
You can't see anything.
lovely. It's long, but what a nice effort.
Is it on the green?
First cut at
First
the back.
cut.
I still can't see anything.
No,
No, I
nothing.
refuses to follow the ball. Never mind.
Well,
Nice.
that would have been a fun putt if you'd managed to stay on the green.
Right, okay. Come on, come down.
It didn't come down at all. It almost went the other way.
Well, as you know, I'm very dangerous from a putt which is eminently puttable, that is very easily missed. Good.
Should be safe.
Oh, it's giving me the stupid view. Thanks. Thanks, game.
One of these days you're going to hole a putt like that and you'll be thinking, maybe I'll putt just as well with it.
No.
Wow.
I was lucky. And really, there was only 2 inches of break on that.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
Andy,
Christ.
the form has continued.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, you would not have expected us to be on 3 different scores after the first hole.
No.
Ah, bloody hell. Where's it all going wrong? Okay, right.
It seems like you've got your accuracy sorted out, Dave.
I don't think so.
Oh,
We'll
so-
see how the rest of the night pans out, but
will.
I'm still pushing a lot of the stuff to the right.
It's interesting.
Too close for my liking.
Last time you said that you hit it to about 2 feet when you were that distance out.
Yeah, but that's not through choice. Is it? No, if it-
Oh, that had a really big fade on it. Ed.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are clearly comfortable with that sort of shot.
Yeah, we don't mind.
Well, it wasn't that. I just wanted to drive it further than you two guys.
And succeeded.
I wanted to do a John Daly on you. I just pulled out a big stick.
Good old John.
Pulled it out because I could.
Uh-oh. Right. Disappointing.
But it could be straight down from there.
could be nice.
Yeah, not bad, Andy.
Yep. Yes.
2 for 2. Dear me.
Oh, mama.
Bloody holes are like buckets.
Oh,
God. That must really hurt.
No, I'm kind of expecting it now. Well, I haven't done much wrong apart from left me putter in my bag, and I'm already languishing.
Yeah, things are moving fast.
Here they are, and they're out of my control. I have no control over. Did you shove the tees up one forward, Dave?
I shoved them up one set.
Right.
Well, Dave and I have reversed roles. He normally hits the 3 and I hit the driver.
yeah, what happened?
Well, I saw you hit the driver, so I hit the 3.
Oh, there's those blowies again.
Okay, that should be good enough.
Ooh. Interesting. Bit of bite, please. Bit, well, I said a bit, but I meant a bit more.
Ah,
Oh, that's going to be a wogger.
Oh, got some
Semi-
bite.
that was almost that. If that had been a driver, that would have been way off right.
Mm. You were almost going to use the word hand grenade then, weren't you?
Yes, I was. It's a bit like the Scottish play. I don't like to say the word.
Shank.
Yes.
No.
Oh, Dave.
All right, the leader's blinked.
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
You nearly got the second disgrace goal.
Absolutely, and it would have been deserved.
Okay, 42-4.
almost had the line.
It's almost. It doesn't cut the mustard though.
No.
Dave.
Well, even if you had the pace, you didn't have the line quite right. I was just trying to make you feel better about not having the pace. Oh, he's hit it. It's going to go. Who's the best racer around here? Come on.
Oh,
Is that 3-1 putts, Dave?
yep. And they haven't been short either.
No, they have not.
Have they had a bit of break in them as well, or have they been pretty straight?
That one had 3 breaks in it, but they sort of cancelled themselves out.
Wow, I'm languishing.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. Right. So, 182, 18 feet uphill. Ideally, it should just be the 183 club.
Correct.
Perfectly.
I would agree with that summation, but is it? Let's see where does the... Yes, I think you were probably right in your powers of estimation.
I'll put it in 1 putt range.
Get out of it.
I would have been disappointed if someone didn't rise to that.
I mean, your 1 putt range is 27 feet. I'm only confident at the moment of getting it within 27 inches.
Dave's gonna... I thought you were going for the rock bounce towards the pin there, Dave.
I was. Didn't work.
178. Right, okay.
It's a nice shot too.
Yep. Going to show me the line, Andy?
Oh, God, it doesn't get any better, does it?
That's not for me.
I swear to you, if I miss this, then it gives you the additional information to put it. I'm off.
I will thank you.
Oh. I knew I'd hit it hard. The minute it came off the blade, it was just like, no.
Well, I'm fully expecting you to make this putt, Dave.
I'll be watching yours.
Yeah, that's the usual putt.
That did not break much at all. Wow, what can I learn from that?
I'll tell you what you can learn from it. You can learn that I'm a crap putter at the moment.
I can see about that much. Oh, I've gone under. And,
It's probably your easiest putt of the night.
yeah, I was definitely influenced by Andy's. I gave it less than I would have.
Well, finally, I haven't gone backwards on a hole.
Onwards and upwards from here, Andy.
Sorry, Dave?
Onwards and upwards from here.
Yes.
So I've got some good information for you, Andy.
Yeah.
You may or may not know it. Regarding Train Simulator,
Go on.
did you know they did a secret update?
Go on.
And they added a particular switch you can add to the command line for starting the game, which activates the update. Otherwise, it won't activate. And it's just, you just put -fast load after railworks blah blah .exe whatever, and it cuts the loading time of the game and the scenarios for me by more than 70%.
Wow.
Scenarios that were taking 3 or 4 minutes to load are loading in 20-30 seconds now. It's fantastic.
And where did you find out about this?
I was searching for ways to optimize the game, and I just stumbled across this thread. It's not very well known. I don't know why they're not publicizing it, because it's awesome. It's made a huge difference to the game.
Well, if you send me a link with the thread, I will
Sure.
certainly have a look at it.
Yeah. Don't bounce too big. I said not too big. Oh, you little bastard.
Oh, come
It's
on.
the first cut, though. First cut.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, then what's... Oh, that looks... Oh, no, not quite as big.
He judged it perfectly.
He has. In the first cut.
It's a semi-wogger from up there. Or is it?
It is
Yeah,
green.
it's green.
Well done, Dave.
Look at absolutely whooping for joy, you bastards. You want to see me really suffer on the greens to have the worst kind of cut per green and reg stat ever seen in the game.
Well, you did beat me by 11 just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Well, if I can be slightly pedantic, Dave, I don't think that you chose the right verb there. The verb to beat grossly understates the actual state of affairs. I would have preferred the word thrashed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I saw last night, and it's quite an engaging little series from BBC called The Terror, and it's about the Franklin expedition, which tried to find the Northwest Passage from the Atlantic to the Pacific over the top end of Canada, and the two ships, HMS Terror and HMS Erebus, are now ice-locked in the Arctic Circle, and they're now in their second winter there, and what the hell was I going to say? This scene. What were you just? Oh yes, a guy got thrashed, right? But instead of getting a thrashing across the back, he was thrashed as a boy. So can you imagine where he got thrashed? On his arse.
Oh,
The breeches were pulled down, and he was given 30 lashes on his backside. Oh, that was
Ow.
That ain't gonna
br-
tickle.
brutal. I'd never heard of this expression, thrashed as a boy.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to sit down for weeks.
Yeah, that's the whole point about it.
Yeah, coincidentally, Andy, I just downloaded that series a few days ago. It's sitting on my hard drive waiting to be watched.
What terror?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's actually a very slow burning thing, but boy, is it atmospheric.
yeah.
You're just waiting for the next sort of incident to happen, and they do get. But it's a lot to do with the people themselves.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And, I don't mind slow burning. I'm kind of slow burning myself these days.
Look at that,
Like that.
bloody clueless.
Oh, Andy.
I mean, I had the strength right, but that was the only thing right.
Shit too hard. No.
Wow. Oh, at least that one went in. 5 greens, 10 putts.
No, it's 4 more putts than me, and you're 4 behind me.
Yep.
Ooh. Is this wind enough to keep the ball from running out of fairway? Find out. It's not.
Good information, Dave. Again.
It was.
Yes, I took one for the team there.
Yep.
No. Well, actually, might get away with it. No. Oh, come on. Oh.
We was just teasing you.
Yeah. First cut's all right. So I see Paul bought his car, Dave.
I saw it yesterday.
I see you've seen it in the flesh.
Yep.
What's the condition of it? Because it's got to be like a 45-year-old car now.
It is. I sense the money pit.
Yep.
But he's excited with it and happy with it, and it sounds good and it seems to be running okay. All the seals are gone, so water gets in.
Yep.
He's got to get seals replaced. He's got to get a lot of stuff replaced and fixed up. And it's so long. Oh, it's such a long car.
Yeah. Well, they are a big vehicle. It's a Trans Am.
Yeah, it's a early 70s Trans Am, I think, something like that. It's a 6-litre V8.
6 litres.
He can't get more than 10 miles to the gallon.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't. And we're talking about a 1970s type V8, so
Yeah, they're
much-
not exactly fuel efficient.
not much power, a lot of noise, and no fuel efficiency. So
It sounds good. But yeah, I just looked at it and I go, oh my God, I would have preferred to spend 40 or 50 grand on a brand new small BMW or something like that, with a 7-year warranty, just and just drive it for 7 years and sell it.
yeah.
But that's what he wanted, and he's got it.
Yeah, but he might only hold on to it for 12 months.
I mean, a brand new Mazda MX-5 would have done me just fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not what it's about for Paul.
No, it's all about the drama and the adventure.
Yeah.
Even while we were there were just people coming up left, right, and centre, looking at it, wanting to talk to him about it. So, he likes that.
Yeah.
It's kind of his thing.
I was watching a program the other day about Australia and the wildlife there and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch it all. I only saw about 5 or 10 minutes, but the bit I saw sort of showed Ayers Rock, Uluru, or
Yeah.
Uluru,
Uluru. Yeah.
Uluru.
And I wondered whether either of you have ever visited.
I have not.
Central.
I think Dave has.
I have visited it twice and climbed it twice to the top.
Wow.
Which is now not possible.
Yeah. So how many hours or days did it take you to drive to the deep interior from Melbourne then? Or did you train it?
The first time, I was only 12 or 13, and I was on a Central Australia trip with my grandmother. So that was a bit different. I wasn't really sure what the distances were and all that sort of stuff. But the second time I drove it myself, and we'd been to Queensland for a holiday with Mum and Dad, and then Mum flew back to Melbourne, and Dad and I did a road trip where we just drove left from Brisbane through the centre of Australia, through Roma and Tennant Creek and Mount Isa, and then down to Ayers Rock. And I remember specifically, we got to Ayers Rock and we did the whole thing. We climbed it and spent a night there. And I had the best steak I've ever had in my life in Tennant Creek, just a bit above Alice Springs.
Oh,
it was fantastic. But anyway, from Ayers Rock though, we wanted to get back quick, and we did it in 2 days in the car. One day we drove to Port Augusta from Ayers Rock, and the second day from Port Augusta back to Melbourne. And they were both about 14-hour trips.
Wow.
So it was a lot of driving, but we just did an hour on, hour off each, and it was fine.
Yeah.
So you can do it in 2 days from Melbourne, but it's a lot of driving.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a good 2,500 k, or at least 2,000 k on it.
Right.
A lot. Yeah, but I'm so glad I did climb it before it got closed, because it was a fantastic experience. It was exhausting. I wouldn't want to try it now. I reckon I'd have a heart attack, but it was great fun. And a view you'll never get again.
Mm.
The thing I remember the most about it, though, it's so steep, and there's chains attached to poles that you sort of pull yourself up these chains, because it's literally so steep. You're going to fall otherwise. And you keep thinking, oh, this is the last ridge, and you get over that ridge, and then there's another one. And there's ridge after ridge, and you just can't see them, but they're there.
So it's worse than Bathurst then, Dave.
Oh my God, it was 10 times worse than Bathurst.
Yeah. Well, it looks good.
Oh,
Andy, you're back.
that was probably the most difficult part I've had.
Oh, now we've got to fear the mailman, Dave. He's coming at us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got his mojo back.
He has. He's going full Austin Powers on us. Oh,
No,
but
that's
Dave's not
good
blinking.
save.
Yeah.
Good save indeed. That could have really tightened things up.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. See what I can do here. 9, 4, 162.
it looked great. Mm.
Oh, it just kept
Ooh.
running, didn't it?
Mm.
It seemed to be running uphill.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't, but
But just see that did have that momentum. Well, I just can't see the 146 making it. You must have hit the 159. I'm going to chop it a bit and see what happens. Well, that's what happens.
It's a mist green.
Indeed.
Well, that looks okay.
oh,
Oh.
baby, go in!
Oh!
That
Bloody
was
hell,
the
that was close.
that was the 146, Dave.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit the 146 as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
bloody hell.
You got to.
In other words,
trust
Dave,
your gut, Dave. Trust your gut.
I learned nothing.
Oh, it's going to go in. No, it's not.
okay.
Oh, nice little shot.
Is this another? Oh. Only 7-4. Only 7-4, right. Oh, I haven't hit it.
It was there too.
Oh, no.
It's absolutely there. Wow.
Well, Dave, I think this is going to be quite nice for you.
It looks okay.
Cardinal error. I was frightened of overhitting it. Bloody under. At least if you overhit it, at least you. Yeah.
It was never going to miss. You knew it might. If anything, it was going to have a little bit of right to left, like yours, Andy. That was home a long way in. Yeah, that same trip, Andy, the highlight was the mine at Mount Isa. It was fantastic. We went down an elevator that went 1 kilometre underground,
Yeah.
and you could touch the walls, and they were warm from the heat of the magma below. It was
The
amazing.
magma. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah,
The Austin Powers magma.
that's right. And the guy said, you know, that these the tunnels are 500 kilometres of tunnels under Mount
Wow.
Isa. It's just mind-boggling.
And have either of you travelled on the GAN?
No,
No, I've not.
primarily because it's so expensive. It's,
Expensive, yeah.
you know, and for a decent cabin where you're not annoyed by other people, it's about $3,500 each way. You know, it's a lot of money. I mean, I could go to Europe and have a pretty good time for 2 weeks.
Stay on the fairway. Stay on the fairway. Stay on the fairway.
You didn't yell enough, Andy.
First cut, maybe not too bad.
Down the middle.
No, I like that one.
Well, it's right up in the clouds, that one. It's a beauty.
It was an
Oh, it's an
absolute ripper.
oh, baby. Oh, well, there's a little bit of work though. Looking at the last few rolls.
It's a fiddly little hole to get close to. I thought I'd hit it really good. That also is a great line because it does drift to the right.
It's all good information.
Oh,
You're coming
baby.
over the prize more perfectly, much better pace.
Oh, bloody hell.
Look at it. It still wants to run on, doesn't it?
All right. Well, get inside that, Andy.
you
I'm
I've got
just,
a
I'm just
feeling
saying that we've set the challenge. It's all be
Well,
impressive
it's
work.
testing. It's testing for sure.
Well, this will be all right.
It actually is beautiful. It's just a fraction short.
Right.
It wasn't far off, was it?
It was a great shot, I've got to say. It was better than it ended up.
Right.
Nothing wrong with where it is.
It will.
Get in there.
It will.
Get in there.
That's a great bird, and really good.
That improves the putting stats a little bit. But you two are just just pounding this course.
Now, not missing many.
Yep, 3 birdies. Wasn't an easy pin position.
It's a tough school tonight.
Oh, I might get away with it.
First one pulled left, Dave.
Onto the path. Oh, baby.
Nothing wrong with the path. Sometimes it's 0% on the path.
Well, I appear to be under the path anyway.
Oh, got the timeout.
Yep.
Bugger.
So I doubt it would have made your news, Andy, but the whole of Australia is freaking out because Queensland now has 8 cases of corona. And we are, every state is saying, no one from Queensland can come to us.
We're locking you down.
Yeah, I mean, you're wetting yourselves over 8 cases. I mean, we think it's, you know, if we have 3,500 or whatever it was yesterday, that's really great news.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're down to 3,500, whereas France and Russia and Poland, they're all going mental. They're all around the 50,000, 60,000 mark again.
Brazil is just going insane.
Yeah, and India. India's lost control of it too.
I reckon they never had control, but they just weren't reporting the cases in India.
Or they weren't testing.
Yeah, or not testing, because it's just so populated, and they all get on those trains and they pile in, and
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
No, I suspected I didn't have the right club.
Any percentage
So-
loss, Dave?
None.
Question is, did you hit the 120 or the 134? I reckon you hit the 134 based on the way it landed. But makes no difference to me. I know what I'm hitting.
I hit the 120, by the way.
Yeah, I hit the 120 as well, but I chopped it.
Whereas I punched mine. Good effort.
Yep. Okay. 71 feet.
That's gorgeous.
Nice hit.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm dangerous from that kind of distance. 24 inches. My putting stats from that kind of range are very impressive.
Too hard. Oh,
Dave got excited.
oh look how hard
You
I
did
hit
it.
it. It's a boy.
Went off in his hands.
Oh dear.
Always a sus statement, but
It's another one. It's been pretty much one-way traffic on these greens today.
only on the 9th hole.
I'd be interested to see your putting stats. It'd be like only 10 putts today by now.
It feels like it. Maybe 11, but not many. Ooh.
Oh, what a beautiful looking hole this is.
This is a very interesting hole. You would not want to get the club wrong here.
No.
Wouldn't this be a nightmare at Tour Pro?
Mm.
Oh, beautiful. He used the rough to take the energy out of it.
It still didn't help, did it? It still wanted to run away.
It helped, but yeah, that pin is almost impossible to get. Oh, baby. A miraculous shot. I'm guessing that was 3 120 clubs.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, look how it slopes from front to back. There was no way of getting that close.
$39.7.
Easy two putt.
and short.
No, that's good. Well, you put yours next to the worst putter in the competition.
Not sure how to respond to that.
Well, you can take it any way you like, Dave.
I'm thinking it through, Andy.
I'm playing mind games with you.
Let's just get the hell off the green and move on, shall
Yeah.
we?
Oh! Oh,
Wow.
that was fantastic.
I have never seen that before.
Well, I've started a new playlist also on our YouTube channel
Yeah.
of the game physics glitches.
Ah,
So that one's going to go on there.
that's definitely got to go on there.
I've never seen that before.
No,
It's
and once we
hilarious.
submit a bug report, I'm sure it'll get fixed very quickly.
Yeah. So that was hole 10. Hole
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, we'll just send the bug to TrackMan and let them fix it. Hang on, hang on.
Yes, it's good.
Yep. For whatever reason, this is my favourite tree in the whole game. This dead one that you hit just past. It's on no other course.
You must have hit the
Too much
driver.
power, Dave.
I did
Yeah.
hit the driver, but that's right.
First cut from 118, who cares?
I hit the driver as well, but I've just drawn it a bit. I'm just hoping it's.
And the line
Yeah,
was
just-
better.
I just put a bit of loft on it as well.
I fully lofted mine, so
Mm.
So I had a pretty good dinner tonight. I had lobster mornay.
Lobster Mornay,
lovely.
you're
Yeah.
decadent, you are.
Well, I am, Andy, because what law of unintended consequences, China has banned our lobster imports and our wine and a whole bunch of other things because we're really annoying them at the moment. And this particular lobster, which came from King Island, which is like where all our premium lobsters and a lot of dairy comes from, they used to go straight from the docks to planes and straight to China, and they were selling them in bulk for $200 a kilo plus, before they even went to the restaurants where they marked them up again from there. And now I can get a King Island lobster, fresh, never frozen, at the Vic Market for $68 a kilo. And
Wow.
I just pulled the pin and I bought a 1.5 kilo lobster. It's taken me 3 days to eat it. It's been great.
Did you know this, Dave, that lobster used to be prison food?
I did know that
Yeah,
because lobsters used to be so common.
it's unbelievable.
All our prisoners used to get lobster.
And what does it taste like, lobster? Right? It's something that is available, but it's not particularly cheap, and it's just not something that that's ever been on my diet. So
It's a completely unique taste. It's nothing like prawns or anything like that, but it's got this sweetness built into it. But it's not like a sweetness of anything else I've ever tasted. But It's very, very enticing. It's really good. If you ever find out you've got 6 weeks to live or something, just buy a bloody lobster and try one. Because why not? But go for an expensive one, not a cheap one, because cheap ones will come imported from Vietnam where they've been bred in muddy tanks and stuff like that. They're no good. You've got to get a free-range lobster, which will cost a fortune in England, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's one unusual thing about them, like fish. If you buy a fresh fish, it shouldn't smell fishy. It should smell like the sea,
Right.
really of nothing. But lobsters, they have this distinct, strong smell, and your automatic reaction is, oh, this is off, but it's not. They just have this strong smell. It's not offensive, but it just instinctively makes you think it's not like the sea. There must be something wrong with it, but it's not.
Bollocks.
Oh, Andy, that's harsh.
Well, today is another example of hitting the ball quite nicely, tee to green, but on the greens, I'm either just not getting close enough to really give it a confident.
Oh, damn. Just showing Mackie the line too. He knows exactly what he needs to do.
Thanks, Dave.
Fuck.
That was harsh.
No.
Oh, you've blown it as well?
Yeah, I get it a bit soft.
I've got to do something spectacular here. I've got to do a hole in one.
Well, you're only 4 behind. It's not that much.
Well, I suppose at least I'm not leaking stuff left, right, and centre. I'm just not making anything. But the problem is, I don't think either of you two dropped any shots.
I can't remember dropping one.
No.
Okay, I remember this is a par 5. This is
Actually, no one's had a bogey all night. Not one. That's remarkable. Could this be the first game ever where the three of us...
Oh, don't say it.
Good
Don't
on you,
say
you
it. You
just-
know what's going to
you
happen.
just
You
lost
know
us,
what's
fool.
going to happen. You're going to hook the thing into the bloody water or something like that.
It's like saying nothing can go wrong now.
Right, well, that's a good start anyway. My ambition on these days is to hit 100% fairways and 100% greens, and I've never done it.
Yeah.
Ah! Uh-oh. Stop.
It looks safe. Might be in the rough, though.
Oh, my God.
It's a more exciting shot from there.
It was hand in your mouth job.
For a moment, absolutely. All thanks to Mackie. You had to go and say something.
Troublemaker extraordinaire. Path bounce, yes.
We'll get on the path.
Oh, of course not.
Oh well, it's not too bad actually. 10% loss.
I'm guessing that's with a 5 wood, not a 3. It's coming in beautifully. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Very nice, Andy.
That could be
Stay,
shot of the
stay,
night.
stay, 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 stay.
Magnificent.
Oh,
All right. Just need to wait for the wind to change.
looks pretty decent. Oh, it is. That's going to come down as. Oh, look at this.
Lovely.
Oh, it could be an albatross.
It's an O baby. I'll take it.
Oh, Dave. You seem to be in this mood that you've come to the table and you're sick and tired of being beaten around and you just want to make an absolute statement.
Well,
Oh,
Yep.
I've had
deserved.
both. I've been on the receiver and the giver in the last two games, so I was kind of neutral about it. But I'll take what's happening.
so you're going to be 8 under after 12?
Yep.
Oh, Christ.
I'm steering a 60. I'm looking.
Well,
Nice
at least you're only going to be one shot ahead of Dave. Yes.
Very nice.
Look at this.
Well, for the briefest of moments, I'm within 2 of you, Dave.
You are. Yeah, let me just work out the line here. I do like those stress-free eagles. They're fun.
Mm. Oh, it's another par 5.
Definitely in range as well. Ooh.
Right. Three out of 3.
All right. Now the approach contest starts.
Okay, 2218, 229. Look at this boy. 229. Oh, 229. 9234. Okay. Not too much.
Oh, but not by much.
It was pretty straight.
4.
Well, I've got a feeling that if Mr. Mackey puts this within 2 feet, then
It could be all over.
it could be all over, but
Well,
not much trouble by the screen.
He has the ascendancy at the moment.
I've got
He
a
is.
I've got a cunning plan. It's a matter of whether it comes off.
If it does, it's cunning. If it doesn't, it's a load of crap.
It might work.
No, it's not going to work.
Right.
And I think I've left myself a most dreadful shot.
This is going to be meat and drink to you, Dave.
Yeah, kind of. Doesn't quite feel like it.
Oh, the man's on song. The man's giving me no change whatsoever tonight.
Can't make any mistakes here, Dave.
No. How about in the next few holes, Dave, deliberately start throwing in club information, throw in some right ones and some wrong ones, and it'll totally screw his mind.
Are we going to go the false flag route, are we?
Well, that's one way of playing it, Dave. Not sure. God. Stop there, stop there, stop there. 8 feet.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Jesus, that was never going in.
Oh, very exciting, Dave.
Far out.
good. 9, 7, and 5.
Yeah, it looks all right. Oh.
Oh, and look at it run away. That was harsh.
Yes, indeed. All right, this requires a bit of careful thought. Oh, 8, 1, 3, 2. I really want the. Yeah. Oh no, the wind! Come on, wind! Ah. That was a good line, but the wind just went left to right on me.
Now I've got a headwind. What's going on? It's all over the place.
Dave.
I'm in between clubs. Like I've got. No, I've got to go back to 120. Fuck it.
Are you getting a slight following breeze? Well, you've got an uphill putt, same as me, Dave.
Yeah, that's a good
I
spot.
might be a little bit left to right.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is directly uphill.
Is it?
$27.1.
You smacked it.
Ah!
Oh, no!
Well, I made sure I wasn't going to be short on that one. Bugger. Ah, it's so frustrating.
Now I know this just
I've had
flies
two
away.
putts tonight, which could have ended up making quite a bit of difference. They were easy.
This one just flies away once it gets past the pin. I have to leave it short.
I think you've done that. Good shot. It's better. Well done.
Beautiful.
Five, 8, and 9.
Keeping him honest.
I would have thought I'd be home by now, but Dave's clinging to me like a limpet.
Well, that conjures up all sorts of visions, that one.
Not necessarily appropriate. But
No, not to our Christian viewers, it isn't.
Maybe our paganistic viewers won't mind so much.
Well, I was going to say the sodomites amongst us.
Dave's wife might be one of the objectors.
She already knows.
Right.
Well done documenting that, Dave.
It's there forever now.
Yeah, I'm afraid he told me to do it. Excuse isn't gonna cut the mustard.
Lucky we're not politicians, because if someone went through these broadcasts with a fine-tooth comb, we'd all hang ourselves, I'm sure, one way or another. Oh, perfect.
Well, it's perfect, but I've left myself a long shot. 200. 200.
Ooh.
Not quite 200.
Oh yes, 190. Effectively. Oh, I quite like that shot though.
Yep.
Oh, crap, I don't have the 170 club. Chopping the 183 rarely works. Just doesn't work well.
Well, it's funny. I think I have better success with chopping a club than trying to hit it. Right. 102, 105%. As soon as I get overswing, I get the grenades. But if I'm too careful, then I get the duffer shot.
Mm.
Ooh, I could make some slight progress here. I'm only 4 behind with 4 holes left.
He's getting ideas, Dave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's not perfect.
Not perfect, but may well be okay from there.
Fuck. Okay.
Ah.
Too hard. Goodbye. Fuck me.
Oh, this game can be harsh, very cruel at times. Okay, right. Come on, show them that you can actually hold a bloody putt. Okay, 37-2. Well, what was that? What the?
What was that?
It was a pathetic sort of wave at the. There's absolutely nowhere. Mind you, I think there. I didn't appreciate it was probably an uphill putt followed by a downhill putt. I didn't actually look at because it did seem to pull up very, very quickly.
Yeah, there must have been a spine that undid you there.
And typically, I just didn't see it. Bloody useless. Oh. Oh!
How did that drop? It looked offline the whole way.
Yeah.
I knew there was late break.
Well, at least that was a decent putt.
Yep. Mm.
Oh shit. To say the least. Ooh.
Well, this is very interesting.
How do you work this one out?
Well, I'm dividing 86 by 3. I'm coming up with about 29. 171 minus 29 is 143. Headwinds, maybe the 146 club because of the extra altitude. That's what I'm going with. And if this works, not really.
Okay, right. Well, let's see what I can do with this. I'm gonna go with about 30, 141. 141.
I reckon fit the same club.
Oh, so.
Wow. What can Dave learn from all this?
Probably nothing because I'm hitting the 146 as well.
Does seem like it should be the right club.
Yeah. Well, whatever happened, Dave hit it correctly.
He hit it better than us.
I punched it.
Ah.
$47.13. Hmm.
Oh no, I've belted it.
Oh,
It's a slight misstep for you, for once.
yes.
Yep.
Idiot. Oh, what a fucking went.
Oh, Olympic man. Olympic man has just bowled a corker of a little putt. Well done.
So,
Oh. Alright. Oh, crikey, another one.
he's gone the driver.
I think I'm going to pay the price. Oh.
Oh, he's done it. In a very exciting way.
Jesus
Wasn't it
Christ.
just?
Wow. Left himself a super pitch.
Well, thing is, we don't quite know what wind Dave had against him. That looks a bit longer.
Yeah, that's going to be super flop range. It is.
Okay.
Yep.
33. Well, that's 3 dandy drives there.
Yeah. believe you did a flop, Dave. And it more than made it.
Yeah, nearly went 40 yards. It's crazy.
Was that almost a long and right thing?
It was almost long and right.
Maybe it was partially wrong.
Mm. I was thinking I might have got 36 yards out of it.
Well, I'm going to show you the line, Dave, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Partially.
Going to try not to need that. 73, 24 uphill.
Good enough.
I think so.
Mm.
$23.5, so this is going to break. Needed to be higher and harder. Oh, he's got another one.
Oh, wow. He's not letting go.
I had to get that one.
Well, it's all been very, very nice to watch.
I
So
feel
I'm officially handing the mantle over to you two to do what you will.
No, I feel like I'm being stalked by Dave. He just keeps hanging in there and sneaking up on me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Come on. No. I'm in trouble.
I don't think you are. It's one of these hazards which doesn't cost you, really. I know it says water hazard, but you can play out of it. I have visited, I remember this hole from years gone by.
Oh, crap. I think I've done that. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close, but I think you're okay. You, sir.
Easily in range too.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Oh, you bastard.
It's so easy to miss that fairway.
First cut.
25% power loss. I'm
Really?
fucked. Yeah. Absolutely fucked from there. Oh, don't.
You haven't.
Oh,
Well, that is impressive judgment.
You've
Very.
only gone 126, but boy, it went 60 odd yards.
Yeah.
one decent shot. He's not in water and he's not going to be plugged. It's oh my word. 55 feet. This is only
That's coming in beautifully.
It gets the run.
I'm quite pleased with that.
Didn't need much more, did it?
Couldn't have done much more with it.
Mhm. Oh, crikey, come on. I've got to get this close.
It looks good.
Nah.
He's gone off. Well, I think the only comforting thing might be from today, although I've plummeted in the putting stats, I think my greens in reg stat will be pretty good today. I've only missed one or two.
And from a fair amount of rough as well. Lillard?
Nice effort. No pressure, Dave. No pressure. Sorry.
What's the matter with you, Dave? Are you having a fit of some
No.
kind?
Have you ever seen Caddyshack? He goes, miss.
Yeah, that's the final scene of Caddyshack. It's fantastic.
Yeah, miss.
Look at the back nine compared to the front nine. Actually, they're all good nines.
There's good rounds all around.
Dave, your bogey is
Yeah, I know.
cost you twice.
Yeah, I know.
The only one of the game as well.
No! That was good fun. Good fun.
That was a
fellas.
quality game. It really
Oh,
was.
look at the stats. Hundreds all round.
Wow.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be very quick.
Yep.
Because I'm just about to give Carol a lift to the dentist. So just fire away your things to me as quick as you can.
Yep, I'll go first. Or who's me first?
Hang on. Insert row below. Okay, you Slasher first.
Okay, 279.
279.
62.
62, yeah.
300.
Yeah.
83.
83.
1.33.
1.33.
1.47.
And scrambling.
100.
Right. Dave, yours?
286.
Yep.
85. That's really high for me.
Yep.
306.
Yep.
78.
Yep.
122.
Yep.
129.
And 100.
Yep.
And mine.
272.
Yep.
Same as Dave, 62.
Yep.
298. You were the
298.
shortest driver tonight, Andy.
Yeah.
That's
Greens.
unusual.
89.
Yeah.
161.
Yeah.
175 and 100.
Just see what that has given. Does it change anything?